Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be reviewing these. As a mom and a nutrition educator, I'm always looking for snacks for my kids that are healthy and that help them grow. And so today I'm going to be taking a look at these Yoggies. From the front, I already see that there's pictures of real strawberries, which makes me think that this is healthy. It says probiotic, natural flavors. Okay, all of these sound good. It says that it's got 2 billion probiotics, which is a very big number, good source of fiber, and there's no artificial flavors or colors. So those are all going to be checkpoints that this is not a terrible snack. But the real thing I need to take a look at are the nutrition facts and the ingredients. So when I flip the box over, what I see here are that this is, so the serving size is one package. Let's open it. Ooh, this is a serving. If I open it up and see how many yogis are inside, this is what it looks like. So it's this, about a handful. It's not huge. And that is 20 grams. And in 20 grams, you have a little bit of fat, no cholesterol, very low in sodium. There are 3 grams of dietary fiber, so they didn't lie. It is a good source. And there's 11 grams of sugar, including 7 grams of added sugar, which for an adult consuming 2,000 calories a day is 14% of their daily intake. There's 0 protein in here, which you'd get the protein if you were having the yogurt. This is not yogurt, or it is yogurt. There's 0 protein in here. There's no vitamin D. There's very little calcium. And then there's no iron and barely any potassium. So I would say in terms of nutrient value, there is fiber. Not much else. If this were regular yogurt, which has calcium, vitamin D, protein, and then strawberries, which have vitamin A and vitamin C, that would be a really great snack or even a breakfast or lunch. These are not a replacement. Do not feed people yogis for breakfast. I'm going to take a quick peek over at the ingredients. So the first ingredient are apple strawberry fruit cubes. Okay, well, what's in that? That's going to be fruit, which is apple puree and strawberry puree, apple juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, elderberry juice concentrate. So this is why it's so high in sugar. When you start adding in fruit juice, it's a great way to add in flavor and sugar. Then we have soluble corn fiber. So they've added the fiber into this. Citrus fiber, adding it in, and natural strawberry flavor. Okay. Then there's the yogurt coating. The first ingredient in the yogurt coating is sugar, followed by palm oil. I don't love palm oil because of the environmental impact that it creates. Non-fat dry milk, yogurt powder, Greek yogurt powder, soy lecithin, which is an emulsifier, lactic acid, natural flavor, salt. And then they added in some probiotics. So what I like about these snacks is that they are low in fat, low in sodium, and contain dietary fiber. There are other ways you could get dietary fiber that occur more naturally in food. This fiber has been added into the food. So if you're looking for a more organic or natural way to get it, you would get that from eating whole grains or fruits and veggies, actual fruits and veggies. As we saw, this is made out of puree, which is where they just blend the fruits up into like a mush, combined with juice. What I don't love about it is it's a high in added sugar, especially considering how small the portion size is. And it also really doesn't contain any of the benefits of yogurt, except it claims to have probiotics. It doesn't have the vitamins, it doesn't have the calcium, it doesn't have the stuff that occurs in, I'm going to call it actual yogurt. And so, again, this is not a substitute for eating yogurt, eating fresh strawberries or fresh apples. It is, however, very convenient because it does come in these pre-packaged packs, which makes it easy to grab and go. It makes it a quick, you don't have to open a bag and repack into a container. On the flip side, though, it does. I don't love buying a plastic bag full of more plastic bags. So that's not a thing I endorse. Overall, I would give these 2.5 broccolis. They're not terrible. They are a little high in sugar. They are small though. So I would maybe have my kitty one pack a few times a week as a snack, not as a meal replacement. Now, the downside of these is that I don't know how they taste. So let's get a kid's opinion on the flavor here. This is a fruit cube covered in yogurt powder. So let's see how it is. You definitely taste a lot of the sugar. It's very sweet. Doesn't really taste like yogurt. It's very sweet. This is not a snack I personally like. Do you like this? Mm-hmm. So I guess it is some people's taste. So again, it's really a sometimes snack. It has some good things, but it is very high in sugar. Oh. All right. Well, we'll be back next week reviewing another snack. If you have anything you'd like us to take a look at, drop it in the comments below.